Pripyat, Ukraine. Pripyat was established in 1970 as a city for the workers of the Chernobyl nuclear power plant. The city quickly grew and became a modern center with full amenities. However, on April 26, 1986, the Chernobyl nuclear power plant exploded, and this disaster led to the immediate evacuation of Pripyat's residents. Pripyat, the ghost city of Ukraine. Pripyat is a city that was built in 1970 along the Pripyat River near the Chernobyl nuclear power plant to house its workers. The city grew rapidly and by 1986 had a population of about 50,000 people with modern amenities, schools, hospitals, parks, and even an amusement park. However, on April 26, 1986, the explosion of the Chernobyl reactor changed everything. A day later, residents were forced to evacuate without any preparation, and the city was completely abandoned. Today, Pripyat has turned into a strange tourist destination due to its empty buildings, the famous Ferris wheel, and nature reclaiming the city. It stands as a symbol of the nuclear disaster and its impact on human lives. 2. Sulsira was a small and historic city in Italy that was completely evacuated in the 1960s due to the construction of a dam and environmental changes. This city was once an important commercial and cultural center, and its people had a vibrant life. However, with the government's decision to build the dam, the residents were forced to leave their homes, and the city gradually became empty. After the evacuation, nature slowly took control of the city. Streets and buildings were hidden under plants and trees, and Sulsira turned into an abandoned and mysterious city. Today, this city is an attractive destination for adventurous tourists and researchers because of its unique architecture and historical remains. Visitors can walk among the ruins, enjoy the silence and the special atmosphere of the area, and can even take amazing photos. Sulsira also holds great importance for archaeologists and environmental scientists because they can closely observe the process of nature reclaiming a human. 3. Hashima Island, Japan, a ghost city on the sea. Hashima, also known as Gunkanjima Battleship Island, is a small rocky island near Nagasaki, Japan, which was once one of the most densely populated places in the world. From the late 19th century until 1974, the island flourished due to its coal mines, with Mitsubishi expanding operations for coal extraction. The company built tall concrete buildings to house thousands of workers and their families. Certainly, Hashima is a small, rocky island covering only about 6 hectares, and from a distance, it resembles a battleship, hence the nickname Battleship Island. The entire island is surrounded by high concrete walls designed to protect against the pounding ocean waves, giving it a mysterious and unique appearance. On the island, multi-story concrete buildings styled like apartment blocks were constructed, many of which are now either in ruins or partially collapsed. Narrow hallways, broken staircases, and empty rooms still contain remnants of everyday items, evoking an eerie sense of time passing and solitude. There were schools, hospitals, shops, and even a cinema, but today only the skeletal remains of these structures remain. In some areas, wild plants have grown through the cracks in the concrete, making everything look more like scenes from apocalyptic movies. Nowadays, only special tours are allowed access, and visitors must stick to designated paths because many parts of the island are unsafe and at risk of collapse. 4. Kinshasa, the capital of the Democratic Republic of Congo, is one of the largest and most populous cities in Africa. Located on the banks of the Congo River, it is recognized as an economic and cultural hub in the region. However, Kinshasa's contemporary history has been heavily influenced by political crises and civil wars. From the 1960s to the present, the city has witnessed significant unrest, leading to the deterioration of infrastructure and increased poverty in some areas. Despite these numerous challenges, Kinshasa remains rich in cultural and artistic attractions. The city hosts a variety of galleries and museums that display local and historical artworks. One of the most important attractions is the National Museum of Congo, which houses a collection of ancient and cultural artifacts from the country. Additionally, local markets such as the Mutange market offer an excellent opportunity to experience the everyday life of the people and purchase handmade crafts and local products. Moreover, music and dance are integral parts of Kinshasa's culture. Famous musical styles like soukous and rumba originated in the city, and numerous music festivals are held throughout the year, helping to attract tourists. Overall, despite its challenges and crises, Kinshasa remains an appealing destination for travelers who wish to experience the history, culture, and daily life of the Congolese people up close. 5. Ravens, located in the state of California, is a historic town that was established in the early 20th century as a center for gold mining. At that time, the discovery of gold in the region attracted a large population of gold prospectors and immigrants to the town. This influx led to rapid population growth and economic development, transforming Ravens into one of the key hubs in the gold mining industry. Over time, however, as mineral resources dwindled, the town fell into decline. Many residents left due to the lack of jobs and economic opportunities. Eventually, this trend resulted in the complete abandonment of the town, leaving Ravens as a deserted place. Today, Ravens is recognized as a historical site where visitors can explore the ruins of old buildings and cultural artifacts. The site serves as a reminder of its glorious past and offers enthusiasts of gold mining history a chance to learn about the fascinating stories and events tied to the area. A visit to Ravens is not only a historical experience, but also an opportunity to discover what life was like during the gold rush era. The remnants of buildings, mines, and other signs of past life provide a vivid picture of the history and culture of that period. This site holds particular appeal for those interested in the history of gold mining and its social and economic impacts. 6. Angkor Wat, located in Cambodia, is one of the largest and most famous ancient temples in the world and is recognized as a prominent tourist attraction. This temple was built in the 12th century AD and is considered an unparalleled example of Khmer architecture. However, the surrounding areas were evacuated during the 1970s due to the Cambodian Civil War, which had devastating effects on the infrastructure and local culture. Today, Angkor Wat is known not only as a historical site, but also as a symbol of Cambodia's rich identity and history. Tourists enjoy the architectural beauty and artistic works of the temple and can also become acquainted with the historical stories and events that surround it. This site, in a way, represents the efforts of the Cambodian people to preserve their culture and history against past challenges and crises.